Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Gramse. Welcome back to our channel. If you're learning English, you know some words can be tricky and easily confused. Today we'll look at a few examples of those words. First, let's talk about above and over. Both words mean higher than another thing, but with a slightly different meaning. Let's look at above first. Above is used when there's no direct contact between the objects, such as the bird is flying above the tree. Notice there's a space between the bird and the tree. Now let's look at over. Over also means higher than, but suggests a movement or a crossing, such as the bridge is over the river, or she jumped over the fence. So remember, above is used when there's no direct contact, and over is used when something crosses or covers or moves from one side to another. Let's recap with a quick quiz. The sun is above or over the clouds? The correct answer is above, because there's no direct contact between the sun and the clouds. The plane flew above or over the ocean. The correct answer is over, because the plane is crossing the ocean. Next, let's look at differences like as and like. These two words can be tricky, but don't worry, I'll try to make it easy for you. Let's start with as. We use as when we're talking about someone's job or role. For example, she works as a teacher. Here, as shows that her job is a teacher. Now let's talk about like. We use like to compare things that are similar, but not the same. For example, she sings like a professional. In this case, she isn't a professional singer, but her singing is similar to one. Let's do a quick exercise. I'll give you a sentence, and you decide if we should use like or as. First sentence, he works blank a chef. Which one fits here? If you said as, you're right. He works as a chef. Next sentence, he cooks blank a chef. Which do you think, like or as? If you said like, you're correct. He cooks like a chef. Maybe he's not a chef, but he cooks in a similar way to a chef. I hope that helps you sort out the difference between as and like. We use as when we're talking about roles or professions, and like to show a similarity between two things. Now let's move on to allow, permit, and let. These three words all mean to give permission, but have a different level of formality. Allow is used in more formal contexts. For example, the teacher allows students to use dictionaries during the test. Next, we have permit. Permit is even more formal than allow and is often used in official contexts. For example, the city permits parking on the street. Finally, let's look at let. Let is more informal and commonly used in everyday conversations. For example, my parents let me go to the party, or will you let me borrow your bike? So remember, allow is formal, permit is even more formal, and let is more casual. Now let's do a quick review with some examples. Would you say the teacher allowed, permitted, or let the students to leave early? All three options can be correct, but allowed is the most common in this context because it's formal and not too official. Would you say the company allowed, permitted, or let employees to work from home? Permitted would probably be best here because it's such an official situation. How about my friend allowed, permitted, or let me borrow his bike? Let is correct because it's an informal situation. And that's it for today. These are some of the most commonly confused words in English. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these words in your everyday conversations. If you like this video, remember to thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.